Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and this might look like a standard Scandinavian oval type lock. You might even know the name Dorma. You might have heard of that in context of Dorma Carber as a abloy. And it's very similar in the keyway to some of the Rucos, but it has a bit of a secret. Not really a secret, but from the front you couldn't tell. Maybe from the top you can, and certainly from the key. This is a 7-pin lock, and I've picked some other 7-pin locks before. I think I've got one to hand actually. This is the, there we go, the Vero Monolith, and Vero do like a 7-pin keyway, but unfortunately this is a whole other beast. This is incredibly difficult to pick. I don't know what's inside in terms of drivers, but I do know that it feels like there's some very, very strong springs in there. I'm thinking they might be steel. I don't know, or it's a bit of a mystery. I have pulled the core out before to test that I had the right size a follower, which I do now. But other than that, everything else remains a bit of a mystery, to be honest with you. But yeah, just look at that awesome bitting. Right, enough waffle. I think the best thing we can do with this incredibly nice and very, very hard to pick, high tolerance lock is to just stick it in a vise and give it a pick. And if we can pick it, we can gut it. So, yep, strap in. I think we're in for a bit of a journey. So here we are in the vise. There is that beautiful key with a sort of lovely bitting, almost like a mountain range, very sharp, real pocket ripper. I've removed the circlip off the back for easy gutting, so when I put this in to just test it's all free and easy and reset, I put my thumb over it to make sure I don't pull the whole core out. Please make sure you do the same if you ever take the circlip off the back while you're picking. In fact, it's probably best you don't. Peterson gem, start at the bottom of the keyway and be very gentle. So you can feel pin 7 just there. Little nudge, but nothing. 6, springy. 5. A click, but I'm going to leave it there. 4. Nothing on 3. 2 I can feel. 1, no. So back to, was it 7? Yeah, 7. 7, little click. 6, or is that a click? Yeah, I think it's a click. I'll leave that. I can't feel anything on 5 at the bottom, so I'm going to move up into the keyway like this and see if I can feel anything there. Okay, back down, don't overset anything. 6, so that's 5, 4. Again, can't feel anything, so back up. No, still nothing. 3. Possibly, so I'm just going to go up and no, and then back down again. So when I go up and down, is if I don't feel I can get anywhere by going at the bottom here, then I might get more leverage from the higher position, but I want to avoid that because I might overset some pins. So 2, 1, okay, so back to the back. 7, 6, 5. Drop some pins that overset something. 4 is binding now. 4. That's good actually. Let's go back. Maybe I just need to reset one of those pins. Okay, 5's binding quite heavily. 5. Back through. Okay. 6. 5. 4. 2. Did you hear that tiny click on 2? Tiny, just so I pulled back on it. Go back to 5. No. Feels something on 4, but it's still springy. Ah, clicked 3 there. Maybe that's made something want to be set more. 5? No. Very hard lock to read, this one. Tiny movement on 7. Nothing at all on 6, I don't think. Something's dropped there. But 6 feels okay. 5, not so sure. 4. Tiny movement on 3. Try 4 again. No. 5. 4. 3. Again, I'm feeling something on 3, but I don't want to force it too hard. 2, 1. Okay. 7, 6. Try 5 again. Okay, something's holding us up. I don't know what. Oh, that's a nice click, but don't know whether that was the pick or not. Might have been. Let's try again. That's it. Okay, back through. It really fights you, this one. 6, 5. Okay. 4. Oh, 3 into the tiniest false set. That was 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you can't tell, but we're in a little bit of a false set here, and what I'm trying to do now is find anywhere that might give me some feedback as to where I haven't quite set something. Ah, a bit more of a false set. Did he see that? Three. Oh, no way. Yes, we got it. That was a hard pick. About a minute per pin. That was tough. And I don't know what the pins are in this, I don't think. No, I don't think so. Interesting. Okay, let's have a look. So, I have, however, got a shim and this. Now, I've taken the core out, but I've not gutted this. I took the core out just to see what I was dealing with in terms of gutting it, because it's not a standard size. So this is a standard follower, and this is one which I made out of a selfie stick, and you can see there that this is a little bit bigger, and that's what you need. And also there's a bit of a trap there as far as where the pins are. So I'm going to lock this back up like that, just turn it, and then put the key in, turn it to about, what angle is it going to be, about there, and try to get a shim in. This is the most important bit with this lock. First of all, just look at that tailpiece. It's humongous. So and well, let me just poke that out a little bit. I don't know whether you can see, but there are, can you see there? There's the key pins. That is an anti-drill, and that's an anti-drill pin. And you've got to try and avoid those as best you can, because these driver pins will drop down into that position. It is just the worst, I tell you. And getting and I don't know why, but getting the shim in is an absolute nightmare as well. But if you can't get the shim in, don't bother trying to gut the lock. Trust me, it's just not worth it. Let's try and do it that way first then, if it's going to be a pain. I don't know why it doesn't want to take the shim. It's really odd. Maybe I'll feed it through like that. Okay. There you go, just sort of pulsing it. Almost there. There we go. I think that's at the end. Sorry about that, it's a bit of a delay there, but it's really important that you get this shim in and in the right position before you start gutting this. You don't want to mess this up. I think that that's right, so. Yeah, I can see it there. Perfect. So turn it back a wee bit, put the follower in, and then we should just be able to do that quite easily. Phew! Right. So, key pins. What have we got? Steel. Oh, that's an anti-drill. Sorry, there's anti-drill. Anti-drill pin in the side here, I think. And then... yeah, that wasn't my finest moment. What's this one? That's a smallish one. Probably going to be here. Yeah, so that was there. Let's take that one out. That's, ooh, so standard. I'll go and do it backwards now. That's standard. They've got a torpedo pin, like an overset trap on that. This we've got lots of undercutting as well. Another standard. Another torpedo pin. And another torpedo pin, which I'll show you, which is beveled as well. Then you've got all these anti-drill bits here, which is the traps which will take the driver pins with no problems at all, and it will trap you. And you've got another anti-drill pin just there. I think those can stay in, but just look here. Can you see that there's some undercutting? Where's my... Get the light in there. There we go. Can you see here? Look. I can get my... This is what I was trying to show you. Here is the pick, and that is the... it's pretty hard to show you, but it's got like a ledge, some undercutting here. I don't know if you can see that the pick tip goes in as it goes under. Can you see that? It's really interesting to see that undercutting. It's sort of hard to get on camera, but you can see that a lip along here, can't you? And there, it's a really cool thing. I think that is for... let me just grab one of... Oh, everything's going wrong today. Grab one of these. Here we go. And pop that in. what will happen with these key pins is if they're resting at the bottom like that, let's try and get this pick underneath it, and they'll go up. I think that it's designed so that that undercutting will sort of catch on the key pins and maybe even the driver pins. I have to look at the driver pins. Maybe there's a spool in there. And if these torpedo pins are overlifted, of course, they act like a spool themselves, and you have to drop those pins back down because they'll catch as you're turning it. See, like that? There, if you overset them. So I think they might work on the key pins. They should definitely work on the driver pins. But very interesting, sort of, they're like a torpedo mushroom key pin. Very cool. Right, now this is what I'm interested in. I never looked in this, so let's have a go. Front to back this time, and I'll just see if I can catch these as they come up. Oh, that, wow, that shot out. Oh my goodness, look at this. They're little gin bottles. I did not know. And I don't know, but that's like, okay, I thought these were going to be steel springs. They felt like steel. They're very hard, but no, it's quite a soft brass spring. I think it's just there's so many of them. It puts a lot of like inner force on the lock. But they do shoot those pins back up, so I'm going to try and catch it next time. Come here. Come here. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Look at that. It's a Christmas tree spool. Do you know what? I know it sounds really silly, but you just don't see these very often. The gin ones I've seen, but the Christmas trees, just wow. Love it. Now, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. This is where that undercutting should come in, because the spool bit there, well, come here, don't drop down. There should catch. Can you see? It's catching on that lip, and then it'll catch here as well on the second one. So it sort of will catch in. It's more than serrated. It's more than spools. It like doubles the effect of the spool. Very awesome. Absolutely love it. Wow, I wish this was my lock. I really do, because the 7-pin ones I just don't see very often. Ooh, beveled. I thought it was standard. It's not. It's beveled. These, once you pick them, like to drop back down to the keyway and cause you problems, as you probably saw. Christmas tree. Come on. Beveled. Amazing. Oh, that was loud. And another Christmas tree. We're not even done. There's one more, isn't there? Which is a beveled pin in again. Let's get these springs in. Come here. Right, do that. There we go. One of those, one of those. I'm missing a spring somewhere. There they are. Okay. Just look at that. Isn't that amazing? So, in terms of the key pins, I've got torpedo, torpedo standard, torpedo standard, torpedo standard. But this torpedo, because it's bigger, seems to have like a beveled top. Then you've got gin bottle, Christmas tree, bevel, Christmas tree, bevel, Christmas tree, and what looks like brass. Could be just some brass coloration from the lock itself. I don't know, but that is absolutely gorgeous. 7-pin. Dorma Carver, just Dorma lock with Christmas trees and gins, undercutting, the works. Beautiful. Anyway, if you like that, please leave it a like. If you have a comment about this lock, drop me a comment. Really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and of course I'll see you all next time.